Hot work is any activity that's involved in open flame. So I can give you a simple example. If there was a welding job is going on, so it's a hot work because the open flame is there. Similarly, the job like this in any way is going on is an example of hot work. Is there a smoldering? Is there a friction? A lot of examples we can find for hot job. And also the power area in where the generators and turbines are installed and also the part of hot work. Example of hot works, we can find the weldings, brazings, solderings, grinding, cutting, open flame, the throwing pipes, the use of open flame, using of open torch, the use of hot air blowers and lead heaters and any similar application. Producing or using spark flames are the example of hot work. As I told you, it's very simple. Any work that has been involved in open flame is called the hot work. It's a very simple way if you can say. So being fire watcher, being a firefighter, you must know what is hot work, because when the permit is come to you, you must review whether the permit is for hot work. Hot work means the job is involved in any kind of open flame is a hot work. Eliminate hot work hazard. How we can eliminate the hot work hazard before start the job? So before start the job, you must recognize the hazard. That we call the risk assessment of that area. That after risk assessment, we can eliminate the hazard from that area. How we can decide that this place is suitable for hard job or not suitable? Okay, beyond the risk assessment, we can understand the area that is being now allowed for hot work or not allowed for hot work job. How hazardous are that area? How flammable material was there? How safety precaution we have made it for, and how much we need the extinguishing material and PPs on that area to continue the job. If you can see, before undertaking any hot work, the safety team must evaluate ways to reduce or eliminate associated hazard. This process, known as recognize, evaluate, and control, is essential for ensuring safety and compliance with NFPA51B guidelines. So anything you have to do should be as per NFPA guideline. Because of our rules and regulation, we are following as per Saudi laws and Sipahi. Recognition. What you recognize? You have to recognize the area, what kind of risk of fire are present there. Your recognition. After recognition, you can evaluate, and after evaluation, you can control these hazards. These you can say the risk was there. How you can reduce that hazard after recognize it in the area where hot work is planned. As I told you, we have to recognize that area. Let's suppose we have to continue the hot work job in our lanyard area. Okay, in lanyard area is the open area, but there was also a storage area in that place. In open area, we have stored some kind of woods and other things. So we should recognize that there should be a fire blanket on that side. Okay, there should be a extra chargeable hose line was there for that. This was recognize the hazard on that area that was placed. Okay, evaluate. Assess the presence of hazard, particularly those that could act as a fuel for fire. Like I already told you about the combustible material was there, is the part of this point. Gases and any simple combustible in the vicinity. Okay, or after recognition, we evaluate that if there was a combustible material or any cylinder or any other combustible material that will cause to be any incident, we have to remove it. Control. Implement appropriate measure to eliminate or minimize identified hazard This may involve removing combustible material, using fire retardant barriers, or employing for fire watch personnel during the hot work process. Control. Implement appropriate measures to eliminate or minimize identified hazards. This may involve removing combustible materials, using fire retardant barriers, or employing fire watch personnel during the hot work process. So that was specific steps how we can eliminate the hot work hazard from the hot work. Okay. Hot work operator. Who is a hot work operator? Who is the hot work operator? Who he allowed to start the work on that area? And what is the responsibility of the hot work operator? Step by step, we can tell you that the hot work operator shall handle equipment safely and use it as follows, so as not to endanger life and property. The operator shall have the PAI authorized individual approval. The PAI person is a person who authorized the permit that the work should begin, but after approval, the permit. Without permit, there should no job. Just remember, without approval of the permit, no job should begin. You must clarify if you are there as a fire watch, you are working as a fire watcher. So you must clarify that the permit is good and signed by the both persons who by the your manager or the supervisor and the job performing person also. So PI, without the approval of PI approval before starting hot work operation. Okay. All equipment shall be examined to ensure it is in safe operating condition if found to be incapable of reliable safe operation. The equipment shall be repairable by qualified personnel prior to its next use or withdrawn from service. The operator shall cease hot work operation if unsafe condition develop and shall notify management. The area supervisor or the PAI for this assessment of the situation. In this part, we say that if operator found that if the area is going to be, let's suppose there was any material that has been caught fire, or that they feel that the smoke is going too much and the area was hazards going on, or something different happened, he must have authority to stop the work, because the safety of every person is our priority and also the property. What is the responsibilities of fire watch? Being a fire watch, you must know your responsibilities of that area. If you are going to respond any hot work, you must know your responsibilities on that area. If you can discuss the fire watch responsibilities, you can see the fire watch shall be trained. First of all, he must be trained. He must be trained how to control the fire in case of emergency, how to use the fire extinguisher, how to use the chargeable hose line, and how we can judge what kind of material was there, what kind of electric system I have to use. So these all points from NFPA 51B. Like this clause 441 says that fire watch shall be trained to understand the inherent hazard of the work site and of the hot work. Second point 441 says the fire watch shall ensure that safe conditions are maintained during hot work operation. And third point is the fire watch shall have the authority to stop the hot work operation if unsafe condition is developed. We already discussed about it. The fire watch shall have a fire extinguishing equipment readily available on that place and shall be trained to use. I already told you that the fire watch must know how to utilize the fire equipment, fire extinguisher, the hose line, each and every equipment that was like a fire hydrant monitor we have and triple F trolleys we have. He must train how to utilize in case of fire, because he was a person was there on that premises to cover all the control and all the firefighting systems. Other point is the fire watch shall be familiar with the facility and the procedure for the sounding an alarm in the event of fire. He must know the reduction system has been installed and the premises, the evacuation plan, the exit gate, each and everything. The firewatch shall watch for fire in all exposed areas and try to extinguish them only when the fire are absolutely within the capacity of the equipment available. If the firewatch determines that the fire is not within the capacity of the equipment, the firewatch shall sound the alarm immediately. Last point is the firewatch shall be permitted to perform additional tasks, but those tasks shall not distract him or her from his her firewatch responsibility. It means if someone says that please give me some tool or a permit issue or anything, he must involve in that work, but do not forget his responsibility, why he was here, what is his actual job being a fire watcher. Hot work areas. What kind of hot work areas we have? Well, designated areas or the permit required areas. Designated area means the areas like we have a workshop here to perform hot work jobs. We have already all this assessment done for it, and we know that there was no combustion material was there, properly housekeeping is going on, and properly safety measure we have done as per F51B. So designated area are that areas we have authorization to perform work at any time hot work job is there. But the areas we need a permit for that job is the areas that we cannot make it for a hard job, but we need to perform a hard job there, so we need a permit for that place, for that area to perform the hot work. This permit requires any location other than the designated area that is approved for hot work and is made fire safe, may remove or protecting combustible from ignition sources. These areas require a permit from the fire department and the posted daily hot work in-house permit issued by the permit authorized individual. 35-foot rule illustrated mean the location of the firewatch, the location of the work is been going on, hot job is going on, and the position of the firewatch, and also the exit door locations. If you can see this figure shows that a possible position operator pre-directed space. This was the location of the hot job is going on, and here is the firewatch. The distance from hot work job is performing, and from firewatch is 35 feet. It's not more than 35. It should be 35 feet. If the working is simultaneously going on, let's suppose one work is going on or at work at height and also work is going on in downside, then we need two firewatch, not only one. It not mean that is a one area, one place, but for both jobs we need both firewatches.